to go back. I had no worries, but always had plans. Only thing I did was pick out the trash. Now it's much harder to laugh. Hard to get up and then work on my craft. I need inspiration, don't need no validation. No more medication, should try some meditating. I don't need you to save me, feel like all of you hate me. Everything's been so hard with all the situations lately. I just need to numb the pain for a minute. I just wanna run away on vacation. I don't know what else to say now. I just need to numb the pain. Well, maybe I'm done, maybe I've lost. Still putting up a fight because I love my mom, I love my family. When I was young, they would all look after me. I don't know why, but I feel like a burden. I spent my life overthinking my purpose. Can't really cry, I'm so used to the hurt. Trauma keeps up at me at the wrong moment. I just wanna numb the pain for a minute. I just wanna run away on vacation. I don't know what else to say now. I just need to numb the pain. Numb the pain for a minute. I just wanna run away on vacation. I don't know what else to say now. I just need to numb the pain.
Remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in?
All right, welcome. Back, joined by Ethan. I am Joel Graves. We have Dakota State versus Lawrence Tech in a NACE game, and I'm excited. Last week was it? Last week we did this. I'm losing track of time. I don't know, but it was fun to watch LTU. But I hear this is going to be a difficult matchup, but I'm excited to get into it.
Yeah, either way, win or lose, you can always learn, right? Sometimes, taking losses can be even more impactful because you start to realize different things that your opponents are punishing you on, different places that you can maybe improve that you didn't see before, and drafts moving quickly here.
Yeah, they already did pro draft, so they're just we don't get to see how it was exactly done, and normal tournament draft. But I mean, we can still talk about it. But I mean, the first three bans for Dakota were Soraka, Rakan, and Annie. I think they're all very interesting bans against the LTU. Looks like they're definitely putting some prio on the support, as well as Annie. I know, at least I haven't checked in a while. I'm not sure, but I don't think LTU's mid laner plays Annie.
Yeah, maybe just some insurance there. Obviously, Annie can be a bit of a disruptive champion. Not always the most fun to play against. Guys, a bit of an outplay button on just pressing R with stun available. So maybe just wanting to get rid of that. Some more popular picks though coming in. Mumu, of course, quite strong, recently buffed, now has 2 Qs. So we see him getting a lot of presence all over the place lately.
I'm not sure, but like LTU comp looking good, but I mean Dakota. This reminds me of Worlds. I've seen Yumi and Misfortune so much. I don't know if something was buffed, something was changed, but like I feel like all year long. I mean, it felt like it was a good combo when Yumi first came out. You know, it's just oh look, I ult and then Misfortune ult, and it's just the easy landing of insane damage, honestly. But I mean, their team fight's okay, but I think they're split. They have pretty much a split component. I mean, Fiora is really good at splitting, as well as Victor late game can like one shot almost anyone. His damage is just absolutely crazy.
Absolutely, a ton of scaling over there with what they'll be able to do. So, you know, it's gonna kind of come down to the early game, I think. Trying to make plays around the brand, around the Mumu, trying to get Aatrox ahead because if it goes the other way, right? It's a lot of snowballing that can happen, and then the game kind of gets a little unplayable.
Yeah, I mean, like not unbiased opinion, but I'm loving LTU's comp. I'm all for team fighting. Team fighting is fun. The Mumu lockdown, the Brand ult, Caitlyn sitting from range, Aatrox getting in there. I mean, Misfortune is an immobile ADC. I mean, if one of your teammates gets bandage tossed by the Mumu, or they get hooked and then you somehow get flayed, without Flash, I mean, it's going to be incredibly scary. I mean, that kind of goes for any of them. Victor is immobile, but I mean, he's incredibly fast. Probably going to go phase rush here and just his native move speed in his kit. But I mean, you can't count out their team comp. I mean, they have insane damage. Like every single one of their champions does a lot of damage. I'm thinking it might be safe for the Kayn to go red here. I think blue could work too. I mean, you kill like Caitlyn or Brand, and I mean, I feel like you just killed a majority of LTU's damage. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, Kane, I think one of the interesting things we've seen lately with Kane is that they're pretty much just going Gore Drinker regardless, whether it's blue or red Kane. Gore Drinker very strong right now, and it's able to kind of give Red Kane what he already does well, which is just constant sustain healing through fights, but it also gives Blue Kane a little bit more tankiness, right? A little bit more sustain, right? He gets in the middle of things, right? He can heal up and then get to a wall, get out. So Kane has options, and I'm just really excited to see how this game goes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're gonna take a little bit of a break, but my last point is, I mean, Blue Cane, I've heard from some of my high elo friends that even Blue Cane goes Gourd Drinker. It's just really good
Hmm.
damage and it's meta. But like I said, we're gonna go to a quick break as we wait out the rest of the the spectator delay. So stay tuned.
finally tired of all the standing by. Never said that I was perfect, but I'm willing to try. Let me show you what I'm made of. I am so much more than my mistakes.
And I'm finally tired of all the standing by.
Never said that I was perfect, but I'm willing to try.
Let me show you what I made of. I am so much more than my mistakes.
Can you hear me, Ethan?
Yep.
All right, we're back. Game number 1 with Dakota State versus Lawrence Tech. It looks like my OBS might be frozen. I'm going to take a quick break to see if I can fix this, but we'll be right back.
Minions have spawned.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go.
Alright, we're back. It's been a bit of a weird day on, I don't know, every side of things, but we're back. We're in game. Looks like we have both junglers starting on the bot side of the map.
Absolutely, and we're gonna have to see, what they choose to do here. Looks like Kane's gonna go ahead and skip Prugs. Both Amumu and Kane typically like to, lay down a little bit, get a lot of farm in the early game, but we'll have to see what they're gonna decide to do with their pathing here. Very important. Top lane is gonna be, very kind of iffy, very scary, right? Get a lead on Fiora, get a lead on Aatrox, right? Things can just kind of turn very south for the other opponent as we get some light trading up there.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say that the Mumu's ahead of Kane, but Kane's still killing his camp. I mean, I don't know. Kane's known for being a very fast clear. Oh my god, did you see that trade?
Yeah.
Both 80 carries are very low. Interesting enough that Misfortune went cleanse. I think it's an amazing summoner in this game. There's so many things you have to cleanse. But I mean, you have the hook, you have the trap, Brand stun, Amumu stun, double Amumu stuns, honestly. So really good summoner there, and I mean, Yumi Misfortune, it's so strong. The more I think about it, like. It's just such a safe lane. Like, you poke them down, but like, look at Misfortune Self-Ad. We have a gank coming out onto the top side. That's going to be a flash out from the Aatrox. Looks like Amumu and Aatrox are maybe looking down to collapse on them as Crab is coming up. Amumu's going to land the bandage toss. Kane is looking to go over the wall. He's going to queue out. He's going to get canceled, force the flash. Amumu is getting aggressive. Kane is just going to go down here, and that's going to be first blood for LTU, and they're looking for more. Here comes the Victor roaming up. They're looking to kill the Aatrox. Here comes the bandage toss from downtown, and that's going to be a dead Fiora as well. She's going to dash out, and LTU is looking to go on the offensive here.
Absolutely good play from them. Kane thinking he had the mid prio, and so wanting to go for that scuttle, but he wasn't aware of how close Amumu was. Good job from LTU being first on the play there. and making it, getting the kill on the jungler, right? Getting those buffs out, but also, getting some more insurance for both of your solo laners.
All I'm saying is, as a jungler, I just 5 camped. Oh, looks like Fiora's going in here. Aatrox might be in trouble. That's going to be a kill. But as a jungler here, I just 5 camped and I got double. Actually, yeah. Actually, I 6 camped. He did 6 camps and then got crab. Looks like he's going to get another crab. Kane just didn't even go for it. Well, that's... I mean, maybe he's thought, if another fight happens and I die again, I'll lose a lot more. Looks like there might be some trading happening in the river. Nothing's going to happen of it, but Aatrox looking to go in here, doing some big damage. Fiora's going back in, but wow. There's a lot of fighting happening and, only 5 minutes into the game.
Can get quite scary here early. Not a lot of cowardly play we're seeing so far, and this is what I love to see. I love to see people being aggressive, people, not just sitting back saying, we'll farm it out, we'll see what happens at 40 minutes, having some autonomy, playing, trying to win lane. I love to see this.
So what do you think about Conqueror Amumu?
Well, it's gotten kind of more popular of late. It works really well with kind of his stacking damage. He does a lot of AoE damage, right? The bombies, W passive, right? He kind of Qs in, presses E, right? It's just stacking and stacking and stacking. So it can be very strong, especially here, kind of against with the Kayn, the Conqueror, with the Fiora, right? These are kind of champs aren't just going to be able to press R in one shot, right? So give him some of that sustain, I think, can be really nice here.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting. I think Aftershock is good if when you go in, you're just going to completely poke down. But it looks like we're going to have the first dragon being taken around, the 6.5 minute mark. So we could potentially have a 24-minute soul, I think. But potentially going to be... I can look down there, but, Infernal, really good dragon to pick up, especially with their high damage already.
Absolutely, and that's the good thing about it is not only do you get it now, right, but those dragons, their percentage base continue to scale throughout the game, right? So it's something that you can just rely on, right? With your carries, they're gonna love it, right? The victors constantly get more and more P, right? Yeah, Fortune loves AD, right? And so have that throughout the game, continuing to scale, and right, speeding up the timer, right? Letting the the game clock just kind of move forward.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible to see. We see a Executioner's Calling coming off from the Aatrox. I think it's a very good buy, especially versus Fiora. I think it's a very good buy for both top laners, but I mean, it's already going to have so much value on Aatrox because it's going to be something you have to build anyways. Kane's going to be going red Kane. I mean, he has Conqueror, and then you have a Yuumi on the enemy team. It's going to be something you have to get eventually as Fiora's looking to go all in here. Aatrox is popping the ult. What is that damage? That's going to be a kill off in the top lane as well as the mid lane as we have a double kill across the map for LTU.
Absolutely huge for them on both sides, right? Getting both solo laners, that is so big. You have them down now, right? They're going to miss waves, right? We see that huge wave crashing both mid and top. So that's XP out. And of course, Victor does not have TP, right? And so you're just missing out on a ton, putting them ahead. And as you said, Aatrox already with that Executioner's Calling.
Here comes the bullet time. There's the Lantern. Oh my god. LTU's ADC living with 1 HP. That was such a clutch Lantern. Without that Lantern, Caitlyn would have died there, and that was absolutely massive. This lane is just, it's so hard. Yuumi Misfortune is just so oppressive, and look at this. ADC's not even allowed to back.
Yeah, and that is the power of Thresh, of course. Very good at healing as he gets a little bit of stuff here. Not going to be too much.
Oh, there's the Yuumi ultimate.
Yuumi ult, though, so that's very big for them.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if LTU's jungler is going to come down and put down some pressure off in this bot lane. I think it's much needed. You need to put this Yuumi Misfortune combo in its place. You need to have them back off because, I mean, look at the farm. Misfortune has 10 farm a minute at the current moment.
Now, currently, right, LTU kind of forced to play for jungle. As you mentioned, the farm, right, in all of the lanes, right? Bot lane's down, right? You have your mid lane that's down farm, as well as your top lane being down farm. But, right, the good news is that your jungle is way up. So you're going to want to play around the Mumu, right? Make plays where he is. That is where your money is at right now.
I'm actually surprised that the Mumu farm is that high. That's actually a lot for a jungler. As we have a gank coming off into the mid lane. There's the ultimate from Vicar. There's the ultimate from Kane. There is no way he's getting out of there, but hopefully he can get the trade kill. He's burning. That's going to be a 1-for-1 for LTU, and that's an amazing trade. I mean, I thought he was just 100% dead, but, you know, able to get the 1-for-1 trade.
Absolutely loses some of the wave there, but at least gets the kill in return. That helps a lot, right? And so he's going to be able to come back not too far behind, able to salvage this lane a little bit for that brand.
This is just a very, very bad spot for LTU, but here comes the gank. Bandit Chox is going to land, going to cleanse nothing because of the Mumu ult, and there's going to be the second Q. She's going to have to flash out, and they're looking for more. Caitlyn's going to try to land up the ult, and I don't think she has it right now, but here comes the Kane. That was a beautiful gank.
Absolutely. Very, very well played by the Mumu. Patient, using that R after the cleanse, so able to force 3 summoners there out of the bot lane. Very good for them. It's going to give a little bit more presence here for Thresh.
Getting greedy. They're getting greedy. If I was a jungler, I'd come instantly back bot. But man, that the cleanse usage into having the ultimate Amumu, I mean, you know, normally think you get binding and then you get ulted, but here it comes. Flash is going to come out. They're looking for more. There's the slow. There's the bullet time. It's not going to get anything. And LSU is just going to back off here. And like I said, there has been a lot of action around the map in the first 10, 11 minutes in the game.
Absolutely. And with that, though, LTU, as you said, being greedy. And while it doesn't end in them getting killed, they are forced to back. And so they give up yet another dragon here, which once you start stacking dragons, you get in trouble. We're going to see either a mountain or a cloud soul will be coming up.
Yeah, I mean, the best case scenario for LTU is a cloud soul. And let's see, it's going to be a mountain soul. It's really unfortunate because the only downside of Dakota's comp is that they're squishy. Getting a mountain soul is just that much more health that you have to burn out, and it would be detrimental for the mountain soul to go over to them. I mean, with a mountain soul, their comp is looking really good in a team fight. You have that extra few hundred HP and across your team, and you already have Yuumi. There's it's so much to burn through.
Absolutely. And with that, right, like you're mentioning, their team comp specifically isn't going to be great against that because you have the Brand who wants to poke. You have the Caitlyn who wants to poke. That poke now is just going to go into
here comes
shield.
The Lantern. This is going to be a dead misfortune. What are you doing without Cleanse or Yuumi? And that's going to be a great kill. Is hopefully LTU is going to be able to pick up some plating off in this bot lane.
Very good for them. Going to now be able to deny that wave, right? Everybody's top for Dakota, and so that wave's going to push in. Nobody but Yumi's going to get it. You get plates, and now Caitlyn's going to start getting back into the game.
Yeah, I mean, if she can get 2 plates here, I mean, she's only 16 farm behind, and, I mean, what is it? I think a plate is worth maybe 7, 8 minions. I mean, Caitlyn is clawing her way back, especially having a kill. I think the Caitlyn actually might be ahead in farm here, so really good to pick up that kill. Very greedy of the misfortune for walking up.
Absolutely, and good on LTU punishing that. We'll have to see what plays these junglers are looking for next.
I do want to make a prediction play. So I didn't actually pay attention to the Mumu picking up Herald, but I think he's going to drop it. I think the best place to drop it is bottom. Looks like we're having a trade come off in the mid lane. There's the Brand ultimate. It's going to bounce a few times to the Victor, but nothing's going to happen.
The Mumu walking over a ward here, bot.
It doesn't matter. Looks like a bandage toss is missing. Here comes Flash ultimate. Comes back up. Hook's going to miss. There's the bullet time. Here's the TP. LTU is in trouble here. This is going to be a 5v3. They're trying to run right. Here comes the late TP from the Aatrox. Amumu is running for his life. Here comes the Aatrox. He's going to have to run for his life as well. He's looking to go down as well, and that's going to be a double kill for Dakota.
They're a bit too late from LTU. The solo laners with the TPs available. Brand chooses to walk instead of using it, and the play is made for Dakota there. They're going to pick up the bot turret. They're going to deny that Herald play. So important, of course, because plates expire at 14 minutes.
Oh my god, they're greedy. They're still looking for blood. They're looking to even up the kill score. Brand is running for his life. There's nowhere for him to go. He's going to get cut off no matter where he goes, and that's going to be another kill for Dakota, increasing the goal difference to 2K.
So still salvageable, still a game, right? But LTU has to be a bit concerned, right? The Dragons have both already gone over to Dakota. They have to address that, right? They're going to have to start addressing these towers, right? So a bit of trouble LTU's in, but still a close game.
And not to mention, because that bot play went so bad, Amumu missed out on Herald getting plates. That's just so bad. And, you know, LTU's mid laner dying here as well. I mean, look how much damage Victor is doing to this turret. I mean, Amumu can't really, he can't do much here. He can hold the wave, but LTU's missing out on so much around the map.
Absolutely, and we see it, right, in the farm difference, which is continued. As we spoke about earlier in the game, all three lanes significantly down in farm right now. You only have your jungler who's ahead.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, LTU's jungler normally plays carry champions, but unfortunately, I mean, he's on Amumu duty. I think it's a very good champion. You can carry as a tank, but I think it's hard to do so. You know, you do some damage, but it may not be enough when, you know, you're going into a Fiora, a Misfortune, and a Victor. I mean, you may be a tank, but you can still like get pretty much one shot. Does it look like gank might be going down here? I think you should just go on the K, and here it goes. Bandit Shot's going to land, and the hook, and the ultimate. That's going to be a free kill for LTU. And, I mean, Dakota's getting a little greedy here. They've made some greedy plays this game, but, I mean, their gold lead is still increasing. They're almost at 2.5K.
Absolutely. The important thing about that, though, Dragon spawning soon. Kane is down. Yes, he's fast, right? But now LTU gets the chance to set up vision around that Dragon, start denying it as we get action, a little bit of it. Bot side
Yep, there's the parry. Possibly can look for the dive. Probably not going to do it. Look at that brand damage. Holy. Might get a little overconfident here. Look at the Misfortune damage. People are doing so much damage in this game. I think they should turn around and go on them. The Misfortune is just completely bullying them. They're not even looking to go in. Wow. They're not even looking to take a fight here. Thresh is going to flash over the wall. He's going to be taken down here, and that's going to be another free kill for Dakota. And LTU just does not want to take a match when it is a 3v4 situation.
Absolutely. So the good news for them, able to get that Dragon, right? And I guess if you're LTU, right, you're happy that you get so many people out in that play, only really losing the Thresh. But the problem, right, on the other side is your towers, right, continually taking damage.
Yeah, I mean, Dakota's going to be looking to pick up their 4th tower here when LTU only has 1, and that's just so detrimental. Mumu might be getting caught out here, has no flash. They're looking, not sure if they want to take it or not as people are missing on the map, but Dakota is really popping off here. That's going to be a hook over onto the Misfortune. She's flashing out and cleansing. The Kaylin is going into melee, looking to pick up that kill. She's going to pick it up, but going to trade her life. This is Kane Yumi, one of the most broken combos. Yumi's going to hop off, and that's going to be another kill, triple kill for LTU as they are trying to claw their way back into the game.
Super good for LTU picking up all 3 of those kills, but if you're Dakota, right, they're making a play themselves on the top side. The 2 solo laners just seeing that whatever's going on bot side is doomed. Instead, we're just going to do Rift and make something positive out of this.
I mean, if they get vision on this, they could potentially go over there. They have no jungler. Oh, looks like it's dead, but they're going to push out this mid lane, and that was a great play by LTU to pick that up. Looks like Thresh is just going to get completely destroyed here. No stun from the Brand as they're looking to run away. Amumu is looking to pick up this last kill. It's not going to happen. There is the Caitlyn ultimate. And wow, it's like back and forth here. And at the end of the day, it looks like Dakota keeps coming out on top.
Absolutely, both teams continuing to push a little further.
Oh my god, the bullet time does so much damage.
Absolutely huge, and right as we just talked about, they got the hero, right? So now they're going to get tier 2 mid. That opens up so much of the map, becomes so dangerous now for LTU to walk forward without that protection, right? Your entire jungle is basically open. You could get traps, right? Baron's going to be spawning soon, and they're potentially pushing here for an inhib.
Oh my god, Amumu goes in, already loses half his HP. He is going to be taken down, and Dakota could look to end the game here or go top and get another inhib, and LTU is bleeding out. They are just losing all across the map.
Absolutely, they are running into a ton of issues. Now they're at Mumu, right? We talked about how ahead their Mumu is. They need him, right? In these team fights, he has all of their money, and so they're going to look, right, to kind of sort of settle this down a little bit, right? You don't want to lose Baron this early in the game, but LTU still looking a little bit, seeing what they can get, right, and just sort of settling.
So two things I want to talk about here is look at the gold difference that has expanded exponentially in the last few minutes. You know, we were just talking about a a 2.5, 2K gold difference, and now it's 7K. That's incredible. I mean, they've gotten, what, 2-3 turrets in the last few minutes? They've gotten some kills. It's incredible what Dakota has done in the last few minutes.
Absolutely, and very importantly, right, both of LTU's side tier 2s are down. Those turrets give more gold than any other in the game, so they are huge for your team. Anytime you can knock them down, that is really one of the ways you can expand gold leads, as is, of course, getting Barons, which they're setting up for right now.
Oh my god, look at that brand damage. Look at that brand damage. Oh my, he dies.
And that is huge right there. That completely takes away the threat of the Baron now with Kayn off the map. Dragon, very importantly, also spawning soon.
Yeah, so, I mean, we talked about it a little bit, but what do you think LTU's game plan should be to come back into this game?
Well, you have to...
Here comes the binding. There's the cleanse. It doesn't matter. That's going to be another kill over to LTU. Amumu's getting shredded. He's going to throw out one last binding. They want to kill the Yuumi, but it doesn't matter. Fior's out to shred the backline. They're looking to kite it out. Look at the Brand and Caitlyn damage. I'm not sure you want to go into. That's going to be another kill over for LTU.
And... good for LTU on some cases, but bad in the other case. You lose your jungler now, right? Both Dragon and Baron are up. Kane's back on the map. Now he's going to be able to go and get that Dragon, put them only one Dragon away from Soul, right? Without your Mumu, very hard to contest, even with the TPs available.
I was going to say maybe they can make some TP play here, but I mean, this is potentially going to be a 5-minute clock for LTU. This is putting Dakota on their soul point. Like I said, a Cloud Soul would be devastating for Dakota to pick up here.
Absolutely. And so we'll have to see what's made around this Baron, right? Still on the map, right? 5 minutes till the next Dragon, but the Baron available on the map. Teams are going to try and set up. Teams are gonna side lane. We'll have to see, are there going to be picks here, right? We have multiple TPs available. It'll be very interesting to see these next few minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I keep talking about Dakota's damage, but I mean, hey, if LTU is able to execute a little bit of CC and get the Brand and the Curse of the Sat Mummy, like, their ultimates together, I think they could one of them or two of them will both die, but like, imagine getting both 5-man alts, Brand landing his entire kit, just the pure amount of damage, and I think this could be a really, really deadly situation for Dakota here with Brand on the map. Looks like nothing's gonna quite happen. Both teams are looking to poke each other out. Binding is gonna miss from the Amumu. We have Fiora bot. This is a 4v5. Hook's gonna land huge. Bullet time is going out, and this is gonna be a dead Victor and Yuumi. They're going to look for more, but they do have the Fiora pushing in the base, and LCU isn't able to capitalize on much here except for get kills. Here comes the brand damage. Boom! That's going to be a dead Misfortune. Kane is looking to pick up more, but Fiora is still in the base looking to 2v1. She's going to go on the Moo fights on both sides of the map, and they're going to pick up that kill. Fiora's running for her life, looking as she's trying to pick something up, but that's going to be an ace for LCU as they try to come back into the game.
That is absolutely huge for LTU. It could not have gone better for them. Not only stopping the Fiora split push, but also winning the fight around the Baron, right? Stopping that inhib. That's so important. Stopping that bottom inhib from being taken when Baron is available. We get the Victor TP out now. They have a lot of control now on this map.
And something I want to note is, look at the gold difference. LTU has fought and clawed their way back to a 2.5 gold difference. I mean, they're still behind, but wow. 2.5k at this point across an entire team isn't that much. They still are down 7 towers. That's incredible for them to be, you know, only that far behind with 7 towers still on the map for them to pick up and for them to be even. So LCU is not doing bad at all.
Absolutely. Also, very important, they were able to take all of the stacks away from Victor. His Medjais is cursed. He's back to 0 stack.
Yeah, I think the Medjais is a little bit of a trolled buy. The rest getting caught out have to flash. And both teams keep hovering this Baron. I mean, if either team gets this Baron, I think it could be a game-ending decision. If LCU gets this Baron, I mean, you know, I don't think timers are quite as long as they could end the game off of it, but I mean, getting Baron, killing the team, you can definitely do some damage and increase, you know, maybe even destroy the Goldie as the hook lands. That's going to be a dead Kane. Here comes the Curse of the Sad Mummy, and another Q goes over to the Misfortune. She's running for her life. She gets one shot. Where does she go? Victor is looking to fight back. Fiora's in the back line. She doesn't even get anything. Double kill for Caitlyn. They're looking for more. Victor's looking to kill the remaining teammates. This is Victor Yumi. This is broken. He's looking to close out the game here, and that's going to be a quadra kill for Victor.
The Medjais comes in clutch in the end. He just knew better. 5-head plays. He's got 18 stacks now. He's got a Yumi on him. Kills 4 and is knocking down inhibitors. Huge plays from Victor right there.
And this is a deadly situation for LTU. Goldly has increased. Dragon's coming up. Double inhib is down in both the mid and bottom lane. They have to get this dragon. It's a do or die situation for LTU.
Absolutely, and I think this is kind of pointing to the strengths of Dakota's comp, as you talked about in pregame. They don't just have one threat. You can't just kill Misfortune. You can't just kill Kane. You can't just kill Fiora. You have 4 different potential carries in team fights that you have to get rid of, or they can destroy your team. So that's really kind of the strength here of Dakota's comp.
I mean, I feel like LCU has to fight this, and if they lose this fight for the soul, I mean, that could just be game. I mean, getting that much shielding on your team is huge, but looks like LCU's not even going to contest it.
And I think they're just worried. They know that if they lose that fight, right, with 2 inhibitors already down, that is game. They're going to say, we will live another day. We will try and survive. We'll try and clear these waves and then fight later. But
here comes Kane's looking for more. He's going to flash in. That's going to be a knockup. That's going to be a deletion onto a Caitlyn. That's going to be a double kill. Thresh is looking to peel off some of his teammates, but Dakota's looking to end the game as Victor chases down this support. And this is going to be a dead Thresh as Dakota looks to end the game here.
Absolutely. Flash is coming out, but they just don't have the manpower here for LTU.
Oh my god, the bullet time. They're looking to fountain dive people as, I mean, they're looking to close out the game here. There's absolutely nothing you can do with Aatrox and Brand here. And Dakota is going to close out game 1. It was close all the way through, but they just had the objectives. And this is going to be 1-0 for Dakota.
Absolutely well fought from both teams. An exciting start to this series. I can't wait to see how it continues.
Yep, we're going to take a quick break as we get game number 2 set up, so stay tuned.
I fell where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up. Climbing and climbing, I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm done with yesterday.
Alright, welcome back. This time we have, I don't think this is quite Pro Draft, but we're going to be using this software due to not every player having all the champions. This time we have LTU on the blue side. What are you expecting for game 2, Ethan?
I will be interested to see if any bans come out responding to what's going on. And as we see, the Amumu already taking off the board by Dakota. They've seen enough. They don't want to play against it again. Take it off the board.
Yeah, I mean, every time the misfortune cleansed, another CC was applied to her. So, I mean, like I said, I think LTU had the team comp, but maybe I was wrong. Dakota just had so much damage, right? Like it was actually crazy. I mean, both teams was insane. So
Absolutely. I
looks
think that's kind of like a Yumi player's dream, right? Is like, oh, I have one carry who dies. It's fine. I'll just attach to this guy. Oh, he died. Okay, I'll just attach to this guy. And I think LTU thinking the same thing. They're like, yeah, we've seen enough of the Yumi. No more of that.
yeah. Excuse me. So that misband for LTU was Kindred.
Okay.
But I mean, man, like on both sides, like you would see someone and then you didn't. Like there was some people getting deleted. I think Victor did a lot of deleting. I think Caitlyn killed some people as well. But I mean, I think it was a great game from both teams. I mean, I think it's incredible that LSU performed that well. I mean, you guys aren't able to see it there on Twitch, but the solo queue rank disparity is decently high. Dakota's team is decently higher ranked than LTU, but I mean, I feel like one or two plays different early from LTU, and it could have been a completely different match.
Absolutely, and very important here, right? B1 LTU decides to take that cane away from Dakota, so that won't be an option for them, and they'll look at the misfortune instead.
Yeah, I mean, I think you should ban Miss Fortune. I think she's incredibly strong right now. I mean, I
Hmm.
I was gonna say it. It looks like they're already hovering it, but like Misfortune plus anything that locks down a team. I think if they pick Jarvan on red 3 here, it just be so good. You have the Cataclysm, you have the Solar Flare, and then you have Bullet Time. What do you do against that? I mean, it's devastating in a team fight. I mean, already, I think with these two characters, these two champions, Dakota already has a better um team fighting than they do last game. Like Leona, not it's not like Yumi where you can like AoE root a team. You have actual hard CC in the form of stuns and a root, and you have gap closers, and you're there as a tank. You're able to soak up so much damage.
Absolutely. So we're gonna have to see how LTU tries to respond to that. Maybe just picking some really mobile carries, and it looks like Caitlyn, so not a very mobile carry. Um, but the Galio will be here, providing some roam opportunities potentially if that's going mid. It's going support, right? We'll have to see, right? A bit of a flex pick, usually mid, but you never quite know with them. And so have to see what Dakota decides to do here on R3.
Yeah, I mean, I think they loved the Caitlyn. It was amazing last game. Ooh, is this that's the Kha'Zix pick? I'm not sure about that. I think Kha'Zix. I mean, the way to counter Kha'Zix is just have a bunch of CC. I mean, I think Galio by itself counters Kha'Zix. You have to go in with Kha'Zix. Um, so very interested to see how Dakota's jungler plays this Kha'Zix. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's just like this is just the all-star Kha'Zix play, but I think it's very hard to pick Kha'Zix on 3 with already a Galio and I mean potentially going to be a red Kane. I mean, you pick CC on blue side 4 and 5, and Kha'Zix, it can feel pretty bad to play it.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. As we see you mentioning that, Dakota says, no more Ghana, please. We don't want that. It's going to give our Leona trouble. It's going to give our Kha'Zix trouble. Let's just take that champion out. Malphite, very interestingly, taken away from LTU. They don't want to see Malphite, Leona, MF combos. They don't want to see the Lissandra combo. It's absolutely nasty. As the Aurelion Soul, don't see him much hover, but the Kennen comes in, and that one hurts too. Kennen presses R. Leo presses R. MF presses R. You are in trouble in team fights.
So
LTU has to find a way to respond.
I think this is all on LTU support. I think like what can it be? What can you play to keep your team alive here? I think Braum could be good. What do you think?
Yeah, I think Braum can definitely help here. I think you definitely have to go some type of pill. You've kind of given up the split push with the
Ooh,
Galio pick,
what
if
is
that's
that?
going to hit,
Is that
or maybe Nico.
there's no I'm confused. I haven't seen Nico in a while, and I don't know where that Nico's going.
Yeah, the Nico and Galio here kind of threatening the flex.
It has to
Both
be
of them
support,
kind of
right?
pocket supports. They're both, mid champions that can move. For as is Silas, a mid champion who can kind of move
That
around. You can
Silas is
play
OP
Silas
here.
top,
Silas
right?
is so good here. Oh, I'm so excited for this game.
This should be a good one, right? Turn your enemy's strengths into your strengths. You have a Kennar? Oh, we do too. And we have a Galio R to match on top of it. We have a Flash. We have a Nico R. So we're going to have to see. This will be a game of wombo combos. Who will land theirs?
I mean, you've taken the words out of my mouth. Like, which team gets to execute the Wombo combo first? I mean, it's scary. Honestly, I was thinking actually something just now. What happened if you replace? I don't know actually. Maybe if it's kind of hard. I was gonna say if you replaced Galio with Annie. I mean, there's just no way a Kha'Zix could ever enter the team fight, or I mean a Kinnan. I mean, you just get like one shot. But I mean, man, I really like. Oh, the wombo combos of this game are gonna be incredible.
Absolutely. I cannot wait to see this get started. I think it's going to be a bit of a fiesta, and that's exactly what I love seeing.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a 4-minute break. We're gonna have to wait out the spectator delay, and once I get in, we have to set it all up. But stay tuned. I think this is gonna be an amazing game too, with LTU versus Dakota State. So stay tuned.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now, you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Get ready for verse 2, Electric Boogaloo.
You see the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention. Oh, you don't let their ruthlessness prevail. Oh, it's time now, light your fires for ascension. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. You show you're a phoenix. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed. Let me all of the pain seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed. Let me
All right, we're back. Game number 2. Ethan, what are we looking forward to here?
I am looking forward to ultimates and lots of them. I want to see how they're used. I want to see them
Ooh.
comboed, and we have a little
invade.
bit of cheeky stuff.
Here it is. Leona starts to E, the Zenith Blade. He's gonna flash for his life, and that's actually really scary versus a Leona.
Absolutely, you do not want to be in a bot lane against Leona with no flash. Thankfully for Galio, he does have Aftershock, he does have Exhaust, and it wasn't his Caitlyn, right, who, again, notice both AD carries this game have Cleanse for the taunt, for the stuns, a lot of trouble that can come out of these supports for the ADC, so they're just like, we're going to play it safe, keep ourselves alive.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at this game. We have cough cough, Misfortune going cleanse again, but we do have the Caitlyn joining him. I think it's definitely a very smart decision versus Leona. Kennen, it's scary. It's a scary game to be an ADC. What do you? I mean, like we talked about it, but what do you do?
You probably die, but if you can be the bait for your team and die, that's huge. If you can get off the Misfortune R before you die, that's huge, right? So that's kind of what you're looking for. If you don't live, your team can probably, pick up, carry the fight. But if you get, multiple flashes onto you, right? If you get off a ton of damage before you go out, that's still going to be value.
Yeah, I mean, man, it's great. L. Here it comes. Here's level 2. The stun ignite, but the cleanse is instantly applied. Really good from LTU's ADC. And look at this mid lane. We have Aurelion Sol being a lane bully. We have Kennen trading into a level 1 Sylas. This looks kind of completely different from Dakota than we've seen in the first game.
Absolutely more aggressive here. And as we see both junglers, starting the path top, right, we're going to have to see what comes of that top scuttle. If we're going to have some deaths on it, there's a ton of prio here for Dakota, so it's going to be very difficult for Kane to potentially contest that top scuttle if that's what he's looking for.
Yeah, I mean, it's a scary game to be anyone. I know I said it's scary to be an ADC, but being anyone in this game, you have to be extremely careful. Sylas is just, oh my god. You see that Kennen damage? This Kennen's being an absolute menace. Look at the CS difference. I mean, Sylas does have a wave crashing, but it's scary. So something I do want to note in this game is that LTU's jungler is on, I'd say probably one of his top 3 junglers in the Kane. So I'm definitely excited to see what happens here. But, he has no priority. Oh my god, it's going to get stolen. They're looking to kill him. He's going to pop out of the wall, and that's just unfortunate to be a jungler there. I mean, you have no priority from your lanes. He 5'd camped. Wow. He 5'd camped and then wasn't able to get the crab. And look, Dakota's bot lane is taking the other crab, and I mean, it's just feels bad as a jungler.
Absolutely. Bot lane 101. If you're shoving your wave in, enemy jungler goes for the top crab, you go ahead and take that bottom one. Deny them the chance to come get the other crab. It sets them behind, helps your team out so much. Also vision, it's also movement. Scuttle crabs win games, folks.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of golden experience as a jungler, and missing out on that can be really, really detrimental. I think now that LTU has levels, and I think they win, may not win, but they can definitely trade back without just being like absolutely stomped on.
And one other thing to note, right? Kennen started Cole, so not only, right, is he up CS right now, not only is he still shoving in another wave, but he's also going to get that little bit of extra money you can get from the Cole as well, just sort of giving him that little mid-game power spike.
As a League player, I feel like you can relate to this. Up here comes the gank. I'll hold it for a second. Looking to go in. There's the Gallia heroic entrance. That's going to be a dead misfortune as the TPs are coming across the map. Sylas is going to get killed. He's going to try to flash out, and that's going to be a 1-for-1 siding with LTU getting that first blood.
Absolutely. So misfortune goes out, but you get the jungler on the other side, right? And so, not the worst. You do also get the TP here from Nico. You get the TP from Sylas, right? So just so much going on here. It's Aurelion Sol just doing Aurelion Sol things in the mid lane.
So something I want to talk about this top lane. I think as a League player, I feel like if you do play a League just a little bit, I feel like it's disrespectful to go Cole in a lane. I don't know. What do you think?
I know there are a few top laners who kind of get to abuse it a little bit. Kennen being one of them. Jace, of course, being another one who kind of get away with using it just because of how they kind of pressure a lane.
Oh
As
my god,
Nico
you're looking to
finding
go
himself
all
a bit of
in. That's
trouble.
going to be the ult from... Oh my god, what was...
Tried to get the shield from the ult. I get it, but a little late on it, and Nico will go down.
I think it's just going downhill from LTU here. Your Sylas is level 4 versus a level 6 Kennen. There's no way that this Sylas is even getting an experience range, as we have some light trading going off into the bot lane here, but wow, LTU is in some dire straits early into the game, but we can't count them out yet. Their comp skills incredibly well. Kane is scary late. Caitlyn with items farming up is scary late. Sylas just pressing ult is scary late. And here comes the jungle gank assist from LTU. They're looking to kill him. Look at that Kennen damage. They're not even going to be able to chase down that kill. And that's still a really good gank for LTU. It's going to pressure off the Kennen so that the Sylas can push out the wave. And wow, 1K gold difference in 7 minutes.
Absolutely. Yeah, does they don't quite get the Kennen kill, right? But it does alleviate some of that pressure from your Silas. So very helpful in the end, regardless. As we get kind of more action here, Aurelion Sol just being complete bully in this mid lane.
Hey, I didn't think the Aurelion Sol would be that oppressive, but wow, it definitely is. They're looking to maybe get something off in the mid lane. Flash is going to come out. Bullet Time and Ignite are going to come out. They're looking to trade. Double Flash, triple Flash off in the bot lane. We're having action all across the map. Looks like Kazius is looking for more. Kane is chasing down Aurelion Sol. Here comes the Umbroglaive. He's going to get ulted away. He's trying to get back in there. Aurelion Sol is doing Aurelion Sol things. And wow, this is definitely be an incredible early game. They're looking to trade. Here comes the auto from the red buff, and that's going to be a 1-for-1. And man, this is incredible to see from LTU, from Dakota. Here comes Silas flashing in. Going to try to pick up this kill. Going to get a kill. Beautiful roam down from the Silas as his lane is frozen off in the top side.
Absolutely. That's what you do. You're frozen on. Hey, guys, I'm in trouble. I'm down levels. I can't do anything. I can't touch my wave. What do? You roam, right? Go find something else to do on the rest of the map. Go help out your other lanes, right? Able to get some experience there, right? Some kill XP, pushes in the wave, right? Helping the team. Right now, Kennen has to make the decision. Oh, I guess I can't freeze forever. He's going to go do other things, right?
Yeah, I mean, just imagine, Kane isn't a full champion yet. You know, he's got to get form, then he's an actual champion. So, I think, like, I don't know, like, you know, Dakota is ahead early. It's staying at 1K given it's only been 2 minutes. Here comes the Zenith Blade in. This is not what you want to see. Taunt's going to come out.
Down.
Thought it was going to be a lot more damage to happen than it actually was. But I think once LTU gets into the grouping, gets items, get levels, let their champions actually do things, I think it's going to be good for them. Kha'Zix, like I said, I think it's going to be a useless champion once they get into a team fight. And here comes the Zenith Blade, stun into the bullet time on the edge. Leona's going to pick up that kill with an auto. Galio's looking to run out. He's going to be completely CC'd, and Aurelion Sol is there just in case. And boom, double kill for Dakota.
Perfect Q stun there from Leona right on the edge of the misfortune ult and able to get those kills here. Nico just poking a bit, right? And, you know, kind of the other issue, right, that you run into when things like this happen. Now that, you know, your bot lane's died, this gives Kha'Zix access to the enemy jungle just to kind of farm up here as he wants. But Kane, being smart, not fighting that without his bot lane, just going ahead, moving up to the Rift Herald and starting that up instead.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy to see. All right, you know, LTU picked up the Herald. Do you think they'll actually get it off this time?
Hopefully so. They have, you know, a good few minutes right before 4 plates in here. We're gonna have to see what Kane decides to do with it. He has some lanes that are in trouble now. All of them being down CS. So we'll have to see what his move is, as he also moves to take away some camps from Kha'Zix as well.
Yep. So here comes Nico's going in, gonna miss the ultimate. I do want to go back to note. Look at the farm. Oh, here comes Leona going across the wall. But that's not what you want to see. They're gonna be looking to pick up a kill here, maybe. Aurelion Sol's getting aggressive. Alt lands, and that's gonna be a free kill for Aurelion Sol. And boom, another kill over Dakota. And LTU is slowly losing their. Well, I guess they didn't have a lead to begin with, but look. You know, I said 2 minutes ago it was a 1K gold difference. We're at 3K already. How
Quickly the tables can turn, and you know, LTU starting to really run into trouble here. This Aurelion Sol hasn't even really been unlocked yet either. He's basically just stayed mid, continued to push that lead. We haven't seen him roam around on the map yet, as he typically does. So I would be very worried here if I'm LTU right now as he continues to get stronger, gets closer and closer to that Everfrost. What can that Aurelion Sol start to do, right? With that power mid lane, he could potentially start moving. There is a dragon available.
Yeah, so I mean, classic Aurelian Soul, you push out like your first wave and you roam and or your first two and then you roam. Looks like the Solar Flare's gonna come out there looking for blood. There's the Galio ult, it's not gonna matter. Oh my god, he lives with 1 HP. Ignite's gonna tick him down. LTU is getting, oh my god, he's diving the turret. That's not what you want to see. That's gonna be a free kill return for LTU. Burrito Cat is running for his life, but the bullet time is gonna take him down.
Absolutely. And again, Dragon available. As you mentioned before,
Oh my
right?
god.
Oh,
What just happened top?
well, Silas is being Silas. That champion can sometimes get value.
I just want to know, I mean, I guess he had a kill up. I mean, hey, look at the items. Yeah, he had pretty much double farm, and Silas just like killed him and was healthy. I mean, Silas does heal, but Silas is, I think, a broken champion, even after the nerfs and the changes. But looks like Dakota's again getting more turret plating down here. Galio's going to go in. Here's the TP. Silas is coming in. TPs from all across the map. That's going to be a dead jungler, dead ADC. Kenneth's coming in to pick up the free kill. He's out of there as we have another fight going off into the mid lane. Here comes Kane for backup. Aurelian Soul, the flash was huge. I don't think it's going to matter, and that's going to be a dead Aurelian Soul. Kennen is fighting for his life in the bot lane. Here comes the taunt. Doesn't matter. That's going to be another kill for LTU, and LTU again, just like game one, they're clawing back the gold deficit, and looks like might get it. There's the root. Here it comes. Silas coming in to pick up another kill, and boom. That's incredible. Look at the series of events that just happened.
That every game is not winnable, but every game is throwable. That's what the big brain people say, and it is true. Dakota, with this game completely under control in their hands, make questionable decision after questionable decision, and give LTU credit, ready to punish it, ready to make plays, and start turning this gold lead around.
Here it goes. Kane is going in, gets instantly stunned. Double taunt going off. There is the ult from Caitlyn. Looking to get some stacks here. Still doesn't have form. Still going in. That's going to be a kill over onto the Leona. And the bullet time has picked up so many kills this match already. And wow. I think this has been an even more aggressive and bloodier game than the first one.
Absolutely. And take a look at the state of top lane right now. Remember, we looked at it before. We were like, Kennen's up 2 levels. Kennen's freezing. Silas is in so much trouble. Silas is 501 right now. He's got his mythic completed. He's
oh my god.
Strong.
Aurelian Soul's not balanced. Look at that. That's crazy. Able to completely 100-0 them under tower from ranged. That's
very, very strong.
All I'm saying is if you picked Annie there, that wouldn't have happened. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Looking like they might go for a dive here. There comes the Solar Flare. Going to get completely one-shot. They're here to pick up more kills. Kane still doesn't have form. He's going in. That's going to be a trade for kill. Going over onto the Kazakhs. They're looking for more. Misfortune just autoing them down. There's the flash in, and boom! LTU, after losing 2 kills across the map, just battle it back. And this is insane. LTU is definitely punching above their weight class in this one, and they are saying, we are here and we want to win.
Absolutely. And we see the Leona here hovering topside, just saying, I don't know what's going on. I don't know where Kane's at. Want to make sure my Kennen's safe. Silas going to respect that and just sort of chill here. The action subsides for a moment.
I'm not sure what just happened to your mic there. That was a little scary. But back to the game. They're looking for more. Zenith Blade's going to land. Bit cut off here. Here comes the Aurelian Soul from across the map. Don't think too much is going to happen from this. LTU is coming up to support them. Might be a little scary for ADC walking lone by themselves in the jungle. Here it comes. Caitlyn's going to throw out a Q. I don't think much is going to happen from this unless Dakota overstays, but we do have Dragon coming up very soon, so I'm curious to see what happens as I think we can neglect it to say it's going to be an Infernal Rift. What do you think about that? More damage in a wombo combo game across the board.
More damage. Who doesn't love more damage?
Up, here comes Silas going in. Cannon. Oh, I thought he was gonna all in there. I think Silas could have killed him, especially with the solar flare stoling away with his ultimate. But I think Silas needs to back and get down here. I think Kane actually went blue for him. I actually didn't see that. He's going in. He's trying to kill the ADC. He wants to carry. That's going to be huge damage off onto the Misfortune. She's living with 1 HP, and she is just looking to keep her autos going. Aurelion Sol is looking for more. Doesn't quite have the slow yet, but wow. I actually didn't expect Kane to go blue form here.
Absolutely, and one of the issues there for LTU committing to that fight without their Silas, his TP was not yet available when they go in there, and so you run the risk, right? Anytime you have somebody who's 5-0, right, your strongest member, you want to make sure that they're available for the team fights, right? He, was shoving in top, basing, and then taking that fight there without them. It's going to be very difficult for them, especially since his ult is kind of going to be one of the starters for them in these team fights.
Yeah, I mean, like, Silas ult just ran out after the dragon was taken, and he had taken the Leona ult. Dakota was highly stacked for a few times there. If he was able to get a 3-5-man ultimate with Leona, I think it could have just been hard won by LTU. What do you think?
Absolutely, and I think that's what you're gonna, as we maybe are getting something here.
Yep, here comes the a bit of a pick off onto LTU support. Not sure what he was doing there, but it's gonna be a free held for Dakota. I mean, LTU just cannot get in there. You walk in and you just get stunned by Leona and then you die. That's the sequence of events.
Absolutely. Leona, not the most fun champ in the game to play against, and that is giving them a good amount of pressure here to continue to move forward.
Yep, and I mean, this has been an incredible game so far. LTU has just been holding on the entire game. I mean, here comes the flank from the Nico. Cleanse is going to happen, still not going to matter even if it's game 2. Look at the damage. Here comes Silas. Here comes the solar flare. Double kill for Silas. They're looking to chase down the Aurelion Sol. This could be a huge shutdown. They're looking for more, and they're not going to get it. But man, LTU always there to capitalize on Dakota's mistakes.
Absolutely, and you have to give them a ton of credit for that. Shout out to the Galio. Your jungler loves you for saving his life with the locket. Absolutely perfect play. And this Silas right now is absolutely massive despite how the early game started for him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still shaken up by Blue Kane in this game, but I think LTU is definitely I mean, it's hard to say if it's better than the last game. I mean, they're still down, but they're not out of the game. Kill score is still even, but I mean, you still have another theme that's happened from this game to last game, is that they haven't gotten a single dragon. And there's going to be another another soul on the table for Dakota in the next 3 minutes here. In the next 2 minutes. So they need to really, really get as strong as possible within the next 2 minutes and get this dragon.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. It's so important, right? And of course, as we've been mentioning, right, it's kind of hard, right? When you're down as much farm as they are, you look across the board, they're struggling, and both teams kind of looking, right? TPs are available, right? Both on the Kennen and the Nico. If anything too suspicious goes down here mid.
Yeah. Another tower drops down for LTU. They're still staying in the game. 5K. It looks like, Dakota's just going to rotate down to try to get another turret. They're getting some vision here, possibly looking for a pick. You're going to need to watch where you go here, LTU. Here comes the Galio. Oh my god, here comes the Kazik. He's going to go in, tower dive, flash out. Here comes the TP. Oh, they're going to take the tower here. Wasted TP by LTU. Silas is going in. He wants blood. That's going to be another kill. Bullet time and Solar Flare is coming down. That's going to be a dead Kha'Zix in return. And here comes Kayn. He wants more. He's going to get stunned up. There is his ult. He's looking for more, but it's not going to matter. The CC and damage is insane. And that's going to be 3 kills for Dakota.
A bit greedy there from Kayn, deciding to go in. They kind of stopped the issue, but still wanting to go in there. 2v3, right? Caitlyn too low to really participate in that, and running into some issue. As you mentioned before, there is a timer here. Soul is coming up soon, and now with your jungler dead, Dakota gets to set up all the vision in the world that they want.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking bad for LTU. I mean, they got some resources out of Dakota. They got, you know, Flash on their jungler, Flash on their mid. I mean, I guess that's all about they have. Aurelion Sol is backing now as the dragon does come out right now. Does not have TP, so you won't be here for the fight. If you're LTU, you're hoping for this steal. He's going to get CC'd. Solar Flare's not going to land for the ult. He's looking to stay in as long as he can. He gets the dragon. Beautiful steal for LTU. They're gonna deny it. So here comes the Nico flashing in, and it's insane. LTU is looking to fight back, but it's not going to be much. Oh my god, look at that damage from Aurelion Sol across the wall, but beautiful job from LTU's jungler. Denying the soul is actually huge. This gives them a potential another 5 minutes to stall out the game.
Absolutely. Give credit to Kayn finding a way through endless Leona CC to get that dragon. But, right, once again, they did not have Silas for that fight. Silas not there. He had the TP, but he was not there for that team fight. So they're losing members, and now Dakota just pushing, saying, all right, the jungle's dead. Let's just go do the Baron.
Yep, I mean, it's free. LTU is looking to come up, but it's going to be far too late. And looks like it might extend to a different gold league. Oh my god. What happened to Kayn there? Where'd he go?
Maybe trying to get another hero still. Unfortunately, that's not the way it's going to go this time. And that gold lead is now going to start getting bigger and bigger with that Baron. The tier 2 top is up. There's a lot of money in that tower.
Yeah, all I want to say, as a jungle main, what this Aurelion Sol just did, it's so big in games. It makes the enemy jungler useless, because when you're losing the game, and enemies are able to push up into your jungle, you're never able to take your jungle camps ever again. And I mean, they're never going to be up as well. Like, if you want to just completely shut down a jungler, take their camps. It's so depressing as a jungler when you go in jungle and have nothing up. Kayn is looking for mirror. He's gonna flash in. Stun's gonna land. There's his ult again. Let's see if he can get something. He's gonna get completely popped. And look, there goes both junglers out of this game, as well as LCU support. Galio's gonna be taken out. Looks like Nico's looking to get the kill. There's the Zenith Blade. Another kill for Leona, and LTU is bleeding out here. Another 3-for-1 trade.
Bleeding out with a Baron buff on the map. These minions are here to knock down towers. There is a threat to end the game.
I mean, Baron buff, 10k plus gold difference. There's the cleanse. No more CC is going to be applied, but man, LTU is hurting here. It's going to be almost impossible for them to come back in this game, as Dakota is looking to close it out. They've got Baron. They're going to get double in here. Here comes the Silas ult. They're looking to go in. Here's the bullet time. The slicing maelstrom. That's going to be 1 kill. Let's see if they can get more. Dakota's looking for more. That's going to be 2 kills. And wow, Dakota is looking to decisively close this game out at 27 minutes. Look at that damage from Misfortune. It's absolutely crazy.
Absolutely.
Up, here comes Caitlyn. Boom. That's just an instant pop. Like I said, I think Misfortune, if the ADC, enemy ADC plays it, even if they don't, just ban it. Here comes another Nico ultimate. That's going to be 1,000 gold shutdown. It may not be enough. They're looking for 2, and that's going to be game 2 going over to Dakota.
Well played from both teams. some, missed opportunities there. LTU doing a great job of punishing some of the over aggression from Dakota, but in the end, Dakota able to come away with the win.
Yep. And that's going to wrap it up for us today. Thank you for everyone who came out to view the stream. Thanks, Ethan, for coming out and casting with me. Wow. I mean, I love I love League. Some great games to cast. You should be able to catch us screaming some more League probably next week. So stay tuned. We'll also have some other games going on throughout the week. But thanks again for everyone coming out, and I'll talk to you guys next time.
Bass guitar, simmer down and mess me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Drumming round in your red Ford, shivers down my spinal